And I'm going to be looking for this to open up because I do have this really nice diagonal with my bishop. So if like they take here, then things are very good for me. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be continuing with the Blitz chess rating climb. We get the white pieces here, and we get another Caro Kann, which I always like. Going for that's a little bit of a weird move. I feel like I don't see that often, but it typically transposes to all the stuff that I do. Like they're just really trying to keep the center closed here. But I really don't mind the setup. And I'm getting a lot of initiative here just by getting my pieces out, where they're staying game, but now I can pick this knight, and it doesn't really have any like good squares to go to. Yeah, it just has to go back. So I can go for long castling, try getting my pieces out. Looks like they have a lot of like dark square weaknesses, so I'm gonna be trying to capitalize on those later. But for right now, I'm just gonna try to keep getting my pieces developed here. Now, if they take, I take back. That's no big deal. And I want a long castle here and just go for some sort of like queenside attack. So, oh, now I have to start paying attention to that threat. I could even just take. Yeah, I'd rather not do that because that would be destabilizing my center here. We're gonna take. Doesn't go for that. Now I could just castle. Even if he takes and I take back this way, like yes, I have double pawns, but I'm gonna be throwing them here and like immediately trading it off. I mean, the more that this opens, the better it is for us. So we're just gonna take back here. Yeah, we'll keep it going. Let's see. I can slide over. I think sliding over is good. I mean, this file's semi-open, meaning that they just have one of our pawns on this file. And I'm going to be looking to sort of like pawn break here. I maybe even should have gone here to fully support that idea. But I can always bring... Now let's see. I think I'm going to try and... Well, this continuing with this idea is hard. But now, if I go here, this works. And I'm going to be looking for this to open up because I do have this really nice diagonal with my bishop. So if like they take here, then things are very good for me. I don't think they're going to go for that idea, but I think even if I take now, they take, I take, we're just going to be getting a very nice open center. I could even go this way. And now this knight is pinned. I'm threatening to win it. Which I think I'll do. And they resign. Strange. Maybe because there was no way for them to defend it. I think they even resigned before I made this move. I think maybe I had like pushing here, attacking the knight and the queen. But the queen would just have to move and attack this rook. So, you know, I had more to worry about in that position. Well, then I could just take. So yeah, I guess they would be losing a knight, and this move is a little bit slow, and they would just be able to move. Not there, but they would just be able to. They don't really have a lot of squares. They'd be able to move there. But yeah, I'm interested to see why they resigned. It looks like I had 3 misses here, so yeah, let's see where those were. Wait for it to load. 68 accuracy. Yeah, definitely not my best game. I feel like today I just haven't been playing too well, but I'm still above 1300, which you know what you want to see. So let's see. We go e4, typical setup, and so yeah, I know that this is a standard idea, and I kind of remembered that later on when yeah I eventually played here. Moving my queen here is just like it's a little bit of a waste of time unless you know this file is open. Because a lot of times in the Caro Kann, Here, I'll just show an example line. Like they go out here, I get this, and then, this E file is semi-open, and now you're gonna have like when you do get your queen out here, right off, now you have this pin. So it's a standard idea in the Caro Kann a lot, especially in the lines that I play of getting your queen here out to E2. But when they play like this hyper like stuffy setup here, where they're not interested in opening the file at all or like ever taking this pawn, then like queen e2 just doesn't make sense. But yeah, let's continue. Let's carry on. So standard developing move, nothing really of note here. Like this whole game, I was able to take here, which I consider, but ended up going for. Okay, so this is the first mistake that I made. Um, and the game review doesn't really tell me why. It says the game was close to equal, but now your opponent has the advantage. But yeah, I can show the follow-up. Like, I guess they are able to. Yeah, that follow-up doesn't make any sense to me. Looks like I lose my knight here. So yeah, I don't know. Also, even in this position, I wouldn't have taken here, but I guess it was just showing why my position is bad. Like here, I would probably add like another defender. I guess yeah, the queen always takes here, but yeah, I don't know. I I probably wouldn't have played with the engine played there. But yeah, let's go back. So it doesn't like this move. I'm just not really doing much for my position. And his miss is just justifying my move. That was a mistake. Yep, castling was good. Taking back is good. Yeah, it likes my position. And so this was a mistake because I can win a pawn. And wow, I could win this pawn. Because if they take, I have rook here. Their queen isn't going to block. They're kind of forced to move over. And it looks like I'm pretty close to a checkmate. I'm going to have, yeah, that queen here. And now, well, if they go here, that's not good because I can just take en passant. They go back. And yeah, that looks scary for them. And I guess at the end of this line, well, I would have moved here. What do I have now? But not just, why does it look like it's just doing like threefold repetition? Wow, that's a blunder. Why does just this look like threefold repetition, is it? That's pretty lame. I have a 3.6 winning advantage and it's just telling me to do threefold repetition. Let's see, yeah. So where's my advantage? Where's my advantage if you're just having me do threefold repetition to a draw? But yeah, it does look very uncomfortable for them if I were to take that pawn there, but I don't know. I don't think my plan was too bad. But they did call it a miss. It's a miss, but I'm still winning. Yeah, and that allows me to do that. They are going to continue to justify this idea, so I guess that's why my accuracy tanked. Actually, I did just have a free bishop here, which I totally missed. Dang. Yeah, those long moves, they get you, man. I just totally justified that. That was my miss. And then, yeah, and then this was a miss because, yep, that was the move that I talked about. I just had this. And, ignoring the fact that they can move there, I was thinking that maybe they had like a counter threat here, but now I can just take, and they can't take back. So yeah, I would have just been winning a knight, but earlier I was supposed to be winning a bishop. So if you learn anything from this anything game, it's to really look at the board, look at what your pieces are looking at, because I had multiple misses in the game. That was just three piece. But yeah, I just wanted to get out a quick video today because I was celebrating my mom's and my grandpa's birthday, so I didn't have a lot of time today to make a video, so I just wanted to get on here and make a quick Blitz game with a quick analysis. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.